barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master. You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and
Proper weightlifting gloves would definitely afford a better grip.
and intricate. It still kind of looks like a map for you, someone who. It's just a but. You stare at the in cold. The Yugo Grad riots took place as ethnic. It would physically hurt you to keep reading. They go through a brief. He toils through the daily drama. She spent the memory of their short time as life leaves their remains. The note is written with a blue.
Really? You don't have... I'm placing my bets on...
The porter reel is... You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. It sounds like someone telling you about... Within seconds you know, a click, then silence for a bit. Then, of course you could sing this. Yup, they're all... And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself. Gart, you have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the... You hold in your hand the worn map, a police badge on which you feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Yeah, screaming isn't happening on account of it. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have the porter reel. You press the large button marked Commence. It sounds telling you within a click, then silence for a bit. Yup, and Gart.
No, you don't. It's not.
He tries not to look at you. You need to approach this situation logically. Ask him why he has the PA system installed if you can't use it.
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44. A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke. It's not for bands, it's for clients. Some clients, okay? Not you. Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt.
Fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself. The stage is all you feel a little.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Immediately, a loud feedback. Hands. Where do you put your hands? There are some people out there, but mostly opposed.
I can see that.
The tape clicks into the carousel, and then the music starts. God, a lump's in your throat suddenly.
Often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Sanson, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there, down through the mist there, towards the Seven Sisters, towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now you're all alone. None of this matters. At all.
Did you hear that? The most pathetic applause in the world, made of pity, no matter the time of day or how small the audience. This is your words echo in the carry.
Quit yelling into the mic!
You hear, or
I'm gonna unplug the mic now, okay? That's it, I'm unplugging it.
that's it.
Let's go, officer. Detective Dubois.
I mean it. To him, being a cop in the art. The man ponders he looks, shrugging is an international, he smiles, it's almost like music. see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown into a single thicket over a period.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time? Aggressive?
Just, we've talked to her.
Listen, you... So ask what you came...
Fuck yeah.
Get sober. Do your job. Ask your questions.
It's you again. What is it? Again.
Good one, Titus.
Do you think...
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
Who do you fucking think does?
It wasn't a... This ass...
I think.
Yes, there are some admin...
About fucking time.
Right to work! Right to work! Sure.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you? The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. That's so. I haven't heard anything about that. But if that's true, well, he was an enemy combatant. I ain't the murdering type, but that's just...
He believes the Hardy Boys could have...
Understood.
No problem. I wish the best...
Your race descent has...
The fuck about it?
Just a couple.
Yeah, you
Your test.
get lost.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno. Shoot that shit. The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come into Kuno.
An old East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
That ride is.
Hey, piss. Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
Murder?
Me?
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot. Apricot. The lieutenant winces at the words. Slight.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the apricot suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left. If you say so, officer.
Just an ordinary war.
And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye?
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it all...
Didn't we already talk about this? What are you talking about? My address...
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from? You're right. I should take a trip to... Does it mean that I'm safe from failure? Do you know what this is? It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan. It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world, and now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney? Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire... That's why people like role-playing it. It's like every time you... But anyway, thanks for sharing. Of course. Tell me what you have in mind. I think I have... You're a police...
A beautiful woman tossing you a gift. Whatever you do, Mr. Smooth moves. You snatch the dice out of the air with one hand, just like you're in a movie.
What are the odds?
She smiled at you.
You definitely need luck in Martinez. Was there anything else?
Vigilance officer? What can this all...
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I... Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. 57.
In the cabin, as you tap on...
No.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
In his eyes, it's hard to say. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads above the jam to the old south. You cannot see.
Excuse me?
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Man, I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit. So Diora of the seven seas. It's on the other end. What's it like? What about...
No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
Hunted? By what? An ex-wife? Plainer hunter. Wow, that sounds really bad. I hope that doesn't happen in my marriage. Yeah, in marriage you never know. Thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. I know it wasn't easy.
Wait, there's something...
Whoa. What else? Silent communion. Dang, that's some great shit. You came up with that yourself. Fucking hey! It's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real text. The others here, so you don't really get it. Yeah, I guess I owe you an apology.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though,
What's on your mind?
Aggressive, monotonous.
Welcome back.
The device feels light. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolled. O pasado de Ajin. It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Revachol, call a person who never breaks under interrogation. It's an organized crime term.
What do you mean? Alright. My father was a Zemyaki. He died. He bought the family a huge house, so we got to live, at least temporarily, in a giant castle. What do you think? The competition came and took. So after his death, we had nothing left, and we were in danger. My mother had to change her name, mine too. We left it all behind. It was a stupid idea.
Aren't there any local authorities who might look down?
I took that into account, of course. Not in person, but I let them know. You can't do anything without the fat ones getting wind. It wasn't too. It's a good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning dad-wise into.
With a fluid gesture, you seize her wrist, her hand just centimeters from your nose.
No, I don't think it would lead anywhere with Evrard.
Yeah. Have you seen Evrard?
Yes, what is it?
All you hear is silence in your head.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
You close your eyes.
But just
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing.
Goodbye, officer.
Cabinet stands steady as ever. Remember, Leo, all items on the hundreds and the same materials being you already went through the drawers. The payphone hangs mutely. This is the night watchman's. The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached. Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single stale air floods through your. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box. You take the painkillers. They are yours. You stand and. back before the cargo container. It's despite the dirt, the door stand.
Satisfied.
Try again. Just like that, you hear.
Ahoy! Come on in!
You can't be serious.
The man stands at the far end. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like something's amiss. Trying to visualize in the general stillness, only your tongue.
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself up.
You can't hear him exactly.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen? Who am I? Anyhow, my name is Rustam Diodore, investor.
Mr. Diodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsur.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well. Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun. It's... By the way, let me know...
In the very, very early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Surens, a precursor of a modern Sur-le-Clay, used to own the city of Revachol, an obscure detail in the bigger picture, but still worth dropping.
Ah, a fellow It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for smart, no? It also provides luxury yachts, high-fidelity portable radio systems, bail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle-class after all. What? No, I didn't say that at all. Being rich is...
Oh Lord, not this again. Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet it never seems to get us any...
It's quite... All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that.
But then, once some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really. Precisely, Mr. Dubois. You know, I hear people talk sometimes about economic equality and fairness, but tell me, where would we be without liberalism? In caves. Exactly. Where we are right now, the freedom of mankind can only be derived from the free flow of capital. It is truly.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on?
What do you mean? Are you talking about my chin? Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of...
The Weiss-Wieserman coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth. The Weiss-Wieserman coefficient 0.99. That's not good.
Among other things. But calm down. I'm but a lowly single-digit billionaire. That's good.
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container.
Yes, I imagine that does look...
Could you please stop asking people for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM and...
It's perfectly all right. But as you may know, us high net worth... Here's 3 real. How much can you get for this? You're welcome. You know, maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound? Thanks for stopping by.
Mr. Dubois, every mega-rich light-bending guy? Oh my god, how did that get in there? Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega-rich light-bending guys. Honestly, Harry, we might be moving a spot of drugs through this harbour, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega-rich. I have a reputation to protect. You're a fucking idiot, Harry. I love it. Thank you for sharing this.
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega-rich person somewhere in his container.
Fanny.
Fanny. She was trying to set up a narcotics.
Oh, that a Sal. Yes, I do seem to remember sending a pretty young thing down there to liven up the place. Get some hypnotic music in there. Amphetamine lab? But what do I know about kids these days?
It sounds to me like you are trying.
Found God knows where. That a I think a daughter of a man who killed a man with a kebab can have. Maybe it was Bogovir. Or Jakub. I think it might have been Conrad. A nightclub. Harry, I'm an old but here I am, talking about myself, when you have much more important things going. I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my friend. Very nice. Most certainly, Harry. By all means, Harry. Great. You absolutely...
Hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before. I know you're probably a busy man being an important police officer and all, and personally, I think the more... Oh, that...
Told you.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His skin is marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. On his chest.
Yes, we do.
Our tenant, the police. Me? Now it's your turn. These things happen occasionally. Don't worry.
Tequila sunset.
Don't call Abigail! The man hiccups. Then he snorts and
Don't call Abigail. Don't.
There's...
The drunk man.
Don't.
There was little chance it...
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes, pissable pilsner. Drink it, then convert it to piss. Finally came to your senses, buddy boy. Ain't nobody else gonna give you a price like... Sure, friend. A bottle of high-quality spirits coming right up. That'll be £3 and you're practically robbing me at this price. Bottoms up, Captain.
Tequila sunset. Of course. Drink first, story later. Not much, but it will do. This last one is the most Martinet story I've never heard it mentioned outside of here. At first, I thought it was a joke, to be honest. But I've been on the coast...
A shovel hits the sand somewhere behind the reeds, near an abandoned...
Magic animals? No, man. No, Tequila. Most... Hey! Fuck you, Tequila. All kinds. I've seen archaeologists, gangsters, even a bunch of ad agency types. I'm telling you, Tequila, this thing's got a pull on certain kinds of people. You know, obsessive types. People with... Some of those expeditions come back after a week or so, looking... The first time I saw one of these expeditions, I thought they were fucking with me. I'm not even sure I should be telling you this story, to be perfectly honest. You're in a fragile state, and it might be too much for you to handle. Okay, fine, I'll tell you. But there was this designer. His exact... Anyway, sometime later he's...
A paradigm-shattering...
But then something turned. You see, it's widely known that nose candy and pioneer graphic design work. You know Tequila, nose candy.
The kids on the streets also
Or email and gold.
Sinus salt, the white...
can't see for its popularity.
Along with a number of more banal street. He's talking about cocaine.
Shit, yeah, Tequila. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You've got to understand, the work this guy was doing was now, as you might imagine.
Wrong. Do it all the time. All day.
Hey, Tequila, pay attention. Apparently the idea was too high concept even for this genius. He dropped dead right at his desk before he could finish. His last words are recorded to have been, "It's a..." But the story doesn't end there. Supposedly, when they...
That's almost certainly anatomically wrong again, nerd.
That's right. 250 grams of blow had accumulated in there over the years. There are those who believe the designer...
The cocaine skull.
The cocaine skull. Here's the kicker. This design... That's why he brought his studio here, back to where it all began. And that's why... Or probably further down the coast, or in some...
No, my grandma always told me he's...
This is ludicrous and physically impossible.
My only question is, where does one get a shovel?
The archaeologists say they want to put it in a museum, the gangs...
Bullshit. They just want to snort it. But you could beat them.
I'm pretty sure that...
And why wouldn't they, eh? Sounds like right strong
Don't listen to him.
No, my grandma told me.
Or maybe it's in the air.
In a pyramid? Now that would be something.
They're pretty vague about it, and the archaeologists act all official about it. The junkies, for some reason, are pretty...
Honest men on an honest quest.
By now, I'd say I know about as much about it as anyone on the coast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on.
What?
For one, the way is blocked by that big lorry that says Delta Logistics Company on the side. You definitely have to search the area. And second, outfitting an expedition like that is it's just not feasible within the economic and temporal...
I have to agree. We barely have what we need to solve. Besides, it would look extremely bad for the RCM to be caught up in something that has the word cocaine writ large on it.
Wait, maybe there's another way. Maybe up around the coast? Don't give up now.
Yeah, well, that's the reality situation for you. Who knows, though? Not that I can think of. That might be the case.